So I'm here looking at the Government National Archives, right? And this part right here, um, I normally go to the 1870 Naturalization Act to find this, but right here is on here. I guess it's doing a timeline because the 14th Amendment was what 1868, and then you got 1870 Naturalization Act, right? So it's talking about the naturalization. This line right here, I always catch my attention. After extending naturalization to blacks as Africans, I always say it the same way as Africans in 1860. See, we got to look at the language that they're using on this, right? That sounds like an attachment. So even if I read this thing from top to bottom, after I read that line, I'ma always go back up and reread everything else that came before that, right? Because I'm seeing it in a different light. And another thing, this came after slavery ended, right? When everybody was considered to be freedmen, right? So hold up, right quick. I'm gonna come right back. So I went here to U.S. legal, right? It said freedman is a person who has been liberated from bondage or slavery, right? In the United States. This term specifically refers to individuals who were formerly enslaved and have gained their freedom through emancipation or manumission, right? So emancipation is dealing with what government as a collective, like releasing a whole bunch of people, right? And manumission is just about like individualism type stuff, right? If a slave owner give his slave freedom, whatever, he do it individually, right? So when we go to emancipate, right? The origin of this word means to be transferred as property. Transferred as property. So basically, when they transferred us as property, right, they transferred us from a extraterritorial jurisdiction to their jurisdiction. And under their jurisdiction, we would be classified as Africans, right? Descent, right? And then when we have a baby, if a black American have a baby under their jurisdiction, guess what that baby will be? African nativity, right? So just to let y'all know, naturalization is a reclassification. So what they did was extend naturalizations to us as Africans. So it was a reclassification to Africans, African descent, and when we have kids, there'll be African nativity. Anybody else tell me what they think?